the first time I learned about the observer.
Yeah.
And that changed a lot. That changed a lot.
Tell us about your experience of the observer. How does that work?
Well, I never even thought about it until I listened to Power of Now. And I try to kind of go, is that real? And then just when I said, is that real? Something was observing me say that, you know what I mean? And I kind of explored that. I still explore it today, but I really do believe that my thoughts aren't who I am, you know? And so that thing that's watching it all happen and observing it is who I am. So it's like, my brain is going to do all kinds of fucking things, especially I'm a kid of deep trauma, you know? So it's like, I'm going to tell you something crazy. So, this is how poorly I used to treat myself because of my trauma, okay? One time I auditioned for this Amy Poehler. She was producing some show. And I prepared. And I walked into the audition. And I don't know what happened. There were so many people in the room, and I completely lost. I just got in my head. I couldn't remember the lines. And then I got nervous. So I went to the car, and I took a bottle of water like this big, one of those smart waters, completely filled. I smashed my head over it until I was bleeding through my face. I would punish myself, you know what I mean, for just do something that my dad would do, maybe, you know what I mean. And so after that experience, I really had to do a lot of because that seeped into all my life. Even doing stand up, if I had a bad show, I would punish myself.
Wow,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I had to turn to Eckhart Tolle and these things and just go and really just take a minute. Right? Not react, right? Even if I'm in a conversation with somebody, just step back 5-10 minutes and observe my thoughts, right? And get grounded, you know? And I had to learn all that because if I didn't do that, I'd probably kill myself. You know what I mean? Not kill myself, but I would hurt myself and I would treat myself poorly. And I don't want to allow myself to do that anymore. You know, I just... You know, let me say something so cheesy, but maybe 6 months ago, I had a tough last year, really tough. So many bad things happened, and after I got through all that, I was in the bathtub taking a bath, and I was rubbing my body with soap. So cheesy, and I said to myself, "I'm so proud of you," and I wept in that bathtub, you know. Because I'm really trying.
You parented yourself,
yeah,
in a way that your parents didn't.
Yeah. And my mom, they did the best they could. I mean, they went through their own trauma. They were kids during the Korean War. They saw death. You know what I mean? They didn't have any parenting. You know, and then my parents come to Korea, and my dad beats my mom, beats the kids, me and my brother, and my mom has a missing tooth. You know what I mean? Because he punched it out. And you witness all that stuff. And later in life, you find out that, it's just generational trauma.
Yeah.
He did what he could, you know what I mean?
And his dad probably beat the shit out of him.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know, you have kids?
One teenage son.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't have any kids, but if I do have them, I feel like I'll change. It'll be different.
The Soul Boom Podcast. Subscribe now on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever else you get your stupid podcasts.